Hi.
Hi,
Yeah.
how are you?
Yeah. Hi. I'm fine. Nice to
Good.
meet you. Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Your camera is
Yeah.
sideways.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
My name is Shayna. How are you?
Shayna.
Yes, Shayna?
Shayna. Yeah. I can see your name. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. My name is Nina. I'm living in Korea now,
Okay.
and this is my second lesson.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
So, have you taken any English classes outside of cambly?
No. Yeah. No. Yeah.
No?
No.
Okay. All right, so let's do some warm-up exercises just so I can understand where you are
Yeah.
and just so we get to know each other better, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so let me pull up. Tell me when you can see the screen.
Kind of things in common.
Yes, 10 things in common. So it's very simple.
Mm-hmm.
Um, do you understand in common?
Okay, I will read this. Your
Uh-huh.
task is to find 10 things that both of you share in common.
Hmm.
That you are human. Okay. You might find out, for example, that both of you like to hike
Hmm.
or that you both drink coffee every morning.
Hmm.
10 things in common.
Okay, so
As a human, 10
no,
things
no, they're
to.
saying besides the obvious, and they gave human as being an obvious, so we wouldn't use human. So
Mm.
we will discuss and find out 10 things that we have in common. Okay?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, good.
All right, good. So I will get started and then I'll switch to you and then you can ask me questions. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So let's begin. We can use the example that they gave us. Do you
Yeah.
drink coffee every day?
No, not yet. Not every day.
Uh huh.
Mm. Yeah, because I am on a diet these days,
Oh.
so yeah,
Uh
I quit, yeah, drinking coffee.
huh.
So yeah, these days, yeah, I I have not been drinking coffee.
Uh huh. That's right. Not been
Yeah,
drinking coffee. Good job.
yeah,
So do you drink tea?
yeah, of course, because the tea is good for health,
Uh
and
huh.
yeah, it is helping to lose weight,
Uh huh.
like green tea or yeah, like mint or herb teas.
Yes, you like those teas?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, I drink a lot of tea as well. So that's something we have in common. All right.
Yeah.
What about travel? Do you enjoy traveling?
Yeah, of course I love. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Every winter time, when my son in a break time, I mean
Uh,
on a vacation, we went to Bali two
yeah. Oh,
times.
nice. That must have been
Yeah,
beautiful, yeah?
yeah, for
Yeah.
1 full month.
Oh, nice. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So I lived in Africa for 4 years. So
Mm.
I traveled all over the continent and I've also been to several other locations. So I've been to
Mm.
India, I've been to Malaysia, I've been to Europe, I've been to the Caribbean. So travel is like my number one thing that I love to do.
Oh yes, good. Yeah,
Yes.
I
Okay, good.
think most of the people they love travel
Yes, yes,
to
it's
take a
so,
rest. Yeah.
it's really nice. Okay, so those are two things, tea and travel. What about cooking? Do you enjoy cooking?
Cooking. Actually, I can cook only the traditional Korean food
Uh-huh.
because I am not good at cooking for the like the Western style.
Okay.
Yeah, because in
Uh-huh.
Korea the food when you cook in Korean food, the Korean food,
Mm-hmm.
we don't need the measuring things
Uh-huh.
because we just only use the filling and
Yeah, what's in,
use our hands
yes,
to
uh-huh.
make it make it.
Yes.
But the Western style, their food, they need always the measuring things like the what we call like the balance scale.
Yeah, uh-huh. Balance scale.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they need balance scale, and I think they consider the amount of like the meat.
Calories and yeah,
Yeah,
fats and all that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, that you don't have to use that in order to cook. You know, I don't have a balance scale and I cook all the time. So I think
Mm,
it's an individual preference. So,
mm,
you know, if you want to cook and follow recipes, you can find several that don't require any sort of balance or anything like that. They just give you the ingredients and then you cook it. So that's just
mm,
something to think about. But
mm,
so if you don't enjoy cooking as much, do you prefer going out to eat?
mm. No delivery.
Okay. So you like to eat, just delivery. Okay.
Yes.
All right. I understand. Very good. Okay. So you get how it goes, right? So your turn to ask me a few questions to find out what else we have in common.
Mm, yeah. Do you have kids?
No, I don't. I don't have any kids.
Oh, but are you married?
Nope, I'm not. Not
Oh,
married.
oh, it's not common between us.
Yeah, that's not
Mm,
common. Mm-mm.
there's one more question
Uh-huh.
then. Then do you have yeah. How about your age? Are you 40s?
No, not 40s yet.
Because I'm 40.
Oh, okay. You just turned 40?
Yeah.
Ah, did you do like a well, I guess now you can't because of the virus, but did you turn 40 before the virus or during?
Yeah,
Oh, so you
but
couldn't do
yeah,
anything.
yeah,
Oh, but that's a milestone. Don't worry. You look like you're 30, so that's what counts.
yeah.
All right. So, what about what do you do to relax? If you had a long week, for instance, I like anything that is spa related. So I like to go to the spa. I like facials, massage, pedicure, manicure, uh, yoga, reading. Those are the type of things I do to relax. What do you do to relax?
Mm, actually, I'm the person who stays at home
Oh,
because I don't like exercising outside.
okay.
I've never been I've never been to the gym
Gym?
class. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
gym class
Uh-huh.
because in the gym class I feel like it's it's a little bit hard to hard to breathe the fresh air.
Oh, yes, because
So
it's all,
I just
yeah.
um like yeah I am yeah, sometimes I go to the stroll
Yes, you take a
around
stroll.
my neighbor.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, take stroll yeah, around my town.
Mm-hmm.
Then I live in an apartment,
Uh-huh.
so in uh um back of my apartment,
Right.
I mean, yeah, back of my apartment there is a little amount a mountain.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so yeah, I sometimes climb up to the mountain with my son, little son.
Oh. How old is your son?
My third son is 6 year old.
Oh, you have three kids.
Yeah, I have three kids.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. That's so nice. Okay. So you like to exercise a little bit. All right. So we'll put that as we have that in common.
Mm.
Now, what about music? Do you enjoy music?
Especially, I don't like kinds of music which has lyrics because sometimes it disturbs me to do something. So I just listen music like classical music, like
Uh-huh.
just instruments play.
Right?
Yeah, but I don't like listening the pops or something which have
Lyrics.
lyrics.
Yes,
Yeah.
lyrics. Okay. So I play the violin and the piano.
Mm.
So I play classical music. So I also enjoy classical music. So we
Mm.
have that in common, classical music. Now, what about pets? Do you enjoy animals?
Enjoy animals. I I have raised cats,
Oh,
some
okay.
cats.
Uh-huh.
But after having I mean having children,
Uh-huh.
especially for when I have my third son,
Mm-hmm.
I just decide to send my cat to my closest friend.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, we don't have any of cats now, but
Okay.
I have raised. I had raised a cat before,
Okay.
but actually I hate dogs.
Oh.
Even like tiny ones, I when I see them, I feel like scary.
Oh, did you get
Yeah,
bit or something when you were small?
yeah. Actually, when I was a kid, once I had shocked
Uh-huh.
about a little dog.
Yeah.
Even it was a little, but when I went to the very narrow aisle,
Aisle.
what we call it, like
Aisle.
aisle,
Uh-huh.
yeah, I could meet a little dog. But when we saw each other, I could I could notice he just stared at me, so I felt very scared, like
Uh,
I was frightened by its eyes.
uh.
And then I when I tried to pass through that dog, but the tiny dog just bite my legs. So yeah,
Oh,
after that
yeah, you hate dogs after that. Yeah.
I am afraid of dogs,
Yeah.
even if we
Okay.
yeah, tiny ones.
Ah, so that's something that you and I don't have in common. I actually am the reverse. So I hate cats, but I love dogs. So,
Why? I'm curious.
cats, you have to work for their affection, and I have a problem with that.
Mm,
I feel like dogs, they just love you right away. They just love you.
mm.
Cats, you gotta work, you gotta, do things before they come around to liking you. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That bothers me. And then two, I feel that they're a bit sneaky, so they jump very
Mm,
high. They're just, you
mm,
know, I don't know what they're
mm.
doing. So,
But when you raise dogs,
uh-huh.
you need to train them
Yes,
to
you do. Yes.
to do poops or
Yes, it's true.
to
Yes.
pees.
Yes.
So yeah,
That's the one
sometimes
benefit of the cat.
some some dogs they don't listen to the orders, right?
Yes.
So
Yes. That's the one benefit of the cat, I will say, is you have the litter. So you don't have to, walk the cat or take the cat outside necessarily. But yeah,
mm.
I don't know. I mean, if I had a choice, I would choose a dog, but I respect what you're saying. If I
Okay.
had gotten bit, I probably would feel differently, right?
But how what do you think raising beetles for beetles like or like the little bugs or insects
Uh-huh.
for for children, if you
Had.
had if you had kids, then do you can you do you permit to the kids to for the kids to raise that beetles in the house, in
Uh,
your house?
I think it depends on your level of comfort, right? So if it
Mm,
really bothers you, just even the thought of it, then don't do it. But if you're able to, tolerate it for a little bit, I would put the majority or all of the responsibility on the children. So you tell them, okay, we can
mm,
try having the beetles in the house for maybe 2 weeks, right? For those two
mm,
weeks, you have to feed the beetles. You have to clean where they're, I guess, like the tank or whatever. You have to, do everything because I'm not doing anything. If I find
mm,
that you're not keeping up with your responsibilities, then we can't keep the beetles. So you
mm,
make sure that they understand if they don't do their job, then we can't keep the
mm.
beetles.
Yeah, it's their good
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
Yeah, to permit
yeah.
the
So
kids.
they give them responsibility. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
But that's only
Mm.
if you can tolerate it, because some people would never want beetles in their house. They just can't mentally deal with it. But, some people
Yeah.
are fine with it. So if you can tolerate it, then tell your children we will do a trial run for 2 weeks. If you don't do what you're supposed to do in the 2 weeks, then we have to get rid of the beetles.
Mm. Yes, that's good
Yeah.
point. Because almost most moms, they have a responsibility to to do the
Oh, no.
the extra
Oh, no.
jobs.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
right.
You tell the kids
Yeah.
you aren't doing anything. The only thing you're doing is looking at them from a distance. That's it. You're not doing anything with them. Yep.
Yeah.
But that's what I would do.
Yes.
So that's just something for you to think about.
Mm.
Yeah. You have a
Yeah.
follow-up question, it looks like?
Yeah. Then how about another
Uh-huh.
question for the commenting?
Hmm.
Finding the commenting. Okay. Okay. I know you are a Tony.
Oh, yes, an attorney? Uh-huh.
Yeah, a Tony now.
Yes.
You're working for the office,
I work for
or
myself.
oh
Uh,
yeah, like a
yes.
freelancer.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, I am a freelancer
Okay.
too because I am a writer.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I don't. Yes, that's why I don't like go outside
Yeah.
because I have to always thinking of writing something. So
Right. Okay. Do you have a blog or?
yeah, I have a blog, and that's why I want to learn English because I I already read. I already have finished my script. I mean, my book. So yeah, my book will released or will be
Will
released.
be released?
Yeah, will be released on around August
Okay.
this
Uh-huh.
year. So that's the story about the bedtime conversation with kids. So yeah, every day we could talk. We could talk about what we have done today, or
Uh-huh.
if you have a trouble with your
Uh-huh.
kids um, while spending a day, then we could talk about the troubles on the
Right.
bedtime.
Hmm.
So the kind of conversation is very good, helpful to build up the better relationship with kids.
Okay.
So I was writing about that book,
Uh-huh.
but my next little plan is my goal is I just want to talk about my story from my book to let uh, let uh, let the more people know about my
Uh-huh.
story for raising kids or for parenting.
Hmm.
So yeah, through the YouTube, I just want to explain about my
Uh-huh.
writing about that story. So yeah, that's why I have to learn
Uh-huh.
English.
So, did you finish the book? So you said it's going to be released in
Yeah,
August. Okay. So, once you release it, are you promoting like your book release on your blog and everything? Okay.
yeah,
All
yeah.
right. So that should be nice. But I'm sure. Uh-huh.
So yeah, so I'm asking about uh, yeah, this is my
Mm-hmm.
writing, but yeah, it is written by Korean,
Yes.
right?
Uh-huh.
So you can see the
Yes,
chapter,
I see
right?
chapter. Uh-huh.
So I will talk about every chapter which has the story, the little
Uh-huh.
story. So when I tell about this chapter one by
Uh-huh.
one, I will translate my writing to English. So I will if I prepare the
Uh-huh.
chapter as trans,
Mm-hmm.
translation, then can you check about that would be right, or yeah, some of writing is wrong, having the wrong expressions in
Uh-huh.
English. So can you check about it uh,
I think
to the next
what I
time?
would suggest is you probably need to get a proofreader, okay? Because even if you
Mm,
type it up on your own and you're reading it aloud to me, I'm not seeing
mm,
what your punctuation is. Like, are you using quotes
mm,
where you need to
mm,
be?
mm,
So you can get onto, there's a couple of websites, Fiverr,
mm.
Upwork, where you can look for what's called a proofreader. Okay? Yeah,
Reader,
let me type
proof,
this in.
yeah.
Proofreader. Okay, they're professional
It is.
proofreaders. Okay,
Mm,
so their living is made of reviewing scripts such as yours
mm,
and editing
mm,
the grammar and making sure everything
mm,
is correct.
mm.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
is it
No,
free?
no, no. Definitely, it's not free.
Mm,
Yes, and
okay.
even, a platform like this is not it's not useful for what you're looking for because there's no way that you can type up everything and I can check your grammatical
Oh.
your punctuation needs to be checked, your grammar needs to be checked.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to hire someone to do that for you, okay? So I would go on to, let me type this, it's Fiverr with two R's. Fiverr, Upwork. There's a couple of freelance websites. Um,
Mm,
Upwork. Where's the other one? I forgot what the other one is, but check those two first. And when you just type in proofreader, and then you can read,
mhm,
the bio, what they actually do, what their services are, and what their pricing
mhm,
is, and then you can,
mhm,
quickly hire somebody. But that's much faster than trying to, translate it first on your own and then read it to me, and then I can't see what the punctuation. That's just not going to work.
mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, I don't. I will not read my
Mhm.
writing through the YouTube. I just want to talk about my
Uh-huh.
history by following the
Uh-huh.
chapter. So, I will not gonna read my writing. I just want to talk about the
Okay.
theme. What is what I
Uh-huh.
read. So yeah, I will just think and what we call it, like summarize my
Okay.
writing, um yeah, step by
Uh-huh.
step, for the chapter by chapter. So I will summarize
Mhm.
about that, and just I want to say about my
Uh-huh.
writing. Then if you listen, and then if you feel like a little bit that I would be wrong, then
Okay.
just fix my
Okay.
skills to
Okay.
speak English. Yeah. And then I will figure out about this
Yes.
proofreader and the
Yes.
other website. Thank you. It's very good
Okay,
information.
good.
Yeah.
All right, so let's finish up with our exercise here.
Yeah.
So what about
Yeah.
sports? Do you enjoy sports? I know you said you stay inside, but do
Hmm.
you? Hmm.
Sometimes, yeah, I sometimes try to surf because my husband really loves
Uh-huh.
surfing on a wave. So yeah, so my husband, if he had free
Uh-huh.
time, then yeah, he is a freelancer too. So if he had a time, he just go to the sea, the
Uh-huh.
beach, and he enjoys the surfing. So sometimes I bring my
Uh-huh.
children to there, and then just try
Okay.
to surf. That is the
Yeah,
only
that's the only
sports
one.
what I
But that's nice. That's
yeah.
nice. So, all right. So tell me about your extended family. So I know your immediate family is you, your husband, and three kids. All right. That's what we call immediate.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Extended is your brothers, your sisters, your mom, your dad,
Mm.
and if your brothers or sisters have children, your nieces and nephews.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
So tell me about
Mm-hmm.
your family.
My expanded family
Extended.
is
No, no
expanded.
P. T.
Ah,
Extended. Let me type. Yes.
extended.
Extended
Extended.
family. Huh?
Extended family. Is a lot of huge. Because my I have just only one sister, younger sister, and she
Uh,
got married, and now she has a little baby. The boy, I mean
mm-hmm,
my niece, is only
mm-hmm.
one. For my niece, he's just only
Uh-huh.
2 months. Two
Is it a
months.
boy?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah. So
then
yeah,
yes,
nephew.
nephew, not niece. Yeah.
Yes, nephew. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I have my mom
Uh-huh.
and dad and my husband's parents, two
Okay.
pairs of
All right.
parents.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
yeah,
good.
two parents, three
Uh-huh.
pair of parents.
Three
Is it right?
grandparents for
Is
the
it correct?
children. Yeah.
Yeah, three. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then and my husband has one younger brother, and he got married too, and he has two boys
Okay.
too. So in my family, in my entire family, has only the boys. No
Uh-huh.
daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't have
Yes,
any
yes.
niece.
All right. Well, hopefully one day you'll get mixed. Hopefully, hopefully.
Yeah, how about you? Do you have any
Yeah,
extended
so my
family?
extended family, I only have one sister and two parents.
Mm-hmm.
But on my
Mm.
mom's side, she has 10 siblings. And on my dad's
Oh.
side, he has 6 siblings. So I have a lot of aunts and uncles and cousins, and it's a large family. So yes,
Mm.
my family
Mm.
is from Trinidad and Tobago, so it's a small island. So yes, we
Oh, so you do you have any chance to meet them all?
yes, I
Like
know all of them.
if
Yeah,
you, yeah.
yes,
Mm,
it's important. We're very
mm,
close. Yeah,
yeah, with uncles and
yep,
aunts.
uncles and aunts. Yeah,
Yeah, it's very helpful.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, so you could listen, you could listen or you could learn so many, like
yeah,
lessons for
yes,
the life, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
So, all right. So let's do one more before we have to wrap up. So what
Yeah,
about reading? Do you enjoy reading? I know you write, but
yeah, of
do you
course.
read
Yeah,
also?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So you get your.
But
Hmm.
especially these days, I have been reading about, yeah, kids and
Yes.
education for
Okay.
my, yeah,
Yes. Okay.
book.
Good.
So what about you?
Yes, I enjoy
Do you like
reading. My
reading?
favorite type of book is financial management, money management. So books that help me to
Mm,
manage my finances better. Yes. So I like those
yeah,
type of
yeah.
books. Yeah.
Because do you have any stocks or?
I do. I do. I try. Yeah. Because
Wow,
it's
yeah,
only
good.
me, so I have to make sure I take care of myself.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's right.
All right. So just giving you a little bit of feedback. I think that, I mean, for someone who
Yeah.
you say you never took any English courses before, you speak very well. So you must have
Mm,
a lot of friends that speak English. Yes.
yeah, in Korea, I have
Okay. Yeah.
few friends,
Yes.
foreign
Yes. Because
friends. Yeah.
you speak very comfortably. So that's a really good thing.
Mm,
I would
mm,
suggest, if you have time, to find a podcast. You listen to podcasts? Okay.
yeah.
Find an American podcast that focuses on speaking English, right? so that when you're
Yes.
doing
Yeah.
errands around the house, you could be cooking or cleaning or doing whatever, you can just have your headphones on and be learning while you're doing whatever else you're doing in the house. Okay? So that's a quick, easy
Mm-hmm.
way to improve on your English.
You meant
Yeah,
listening,
listening to the
speaking,
podcast.
speaking
Yeah.
English.
All right. So I'll see you
Okay.
next time.
Yeah, I will